I can't change the reality that my body is dealing with, but I can choose how I respond to that reality.
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning.
Good morning and happy Monday.
First day back at home. We got back home yesterday afternoon, and it has been great to be back in our own space. And one of the things I am most struck by is that no one has asked me any questions.
Last night when we were going to bed, I said, I think Mary was half asleep, and I go, "What time do you want me to wake you up for vitals?" And
I remember feeling thoroughly perturbed. Like, not a funny joke, babe.
Oh man, but those are the things that we don't miss, and we're thankful to be in our own bed. It is actually evening now, and we have had, I don't know, I feel like a little bit of a train wreck today, just getting caught up on being home and doing laundry and everything that goes into that. But
and you guys know, I'll just do a quick recap. So yesterday, before they released me, we did more blood work because they wanted to make sure that my labs that were quite low were at least coming back up, and they were trending in the right direction. And so they said, you are good to go home and just get follow-up blood work in about a week. I am on an antibiotic. Originally they had taken me off of it because of my blood counts, but then because my blood counts were too low, they had to put me back on it. Long story, but I'm still on that. But it has become clear, like right before we left the hospital, I was standing up to pack and I started coughing really hard, and around that same time I started having a lung pain in my left lung, and it hasn't gone away. So to all of yesterday and all of today. And so I've already spoken with my doctor, and he's coming up with a new plan of action. And something I said to my team was just a huge thank you for not giving up, even though the last 2 courses of IVs haven't done what we were hoping, and symptomatically I'm getting worse. So I'm thankful for a team that continually fights for creativity and for helping my body in whatever ways we can. But for now, it's a matter of just pushing through, and
yeah, I was just gonna say that there's just a mixed range of emotions with being home from the hospital. Yeah. Like, obviously, like we were saying, like, it is great to be in our own bed, but it's also just that sobering reality of Mary's coughing a lot and not feeling well, and I feel like the hardest thing for me being home is seeing Mary not being able to enjoy being home in many ways. Like, in some ways we are enjoying it, but it's right. Just there's just that reality that her lungs aren't at the spot we would hope to be. And Mary has a perspective on that where in many ways we're taking it one day at a time right now, and but if you guys have been around our vlogs for any period of time, you'll know that Mary has this kind of relentless joy in the midst of just her body being broken and experiencing the rough realities of that. And so, what do you always say?
I feel like I'm gonna cry. My body might be broken, but my smile always works. And people have like commented like, how can you be smiling or whatever. I think because I can't change the reality that my body is dealing with, but I can choose how I respond to that reality. And so even though today was a mix of fever, tons of coughing anytime I leave the room, like move to a new place in the house, or like all the things that it was full of, it was still life, and life is worth living, and I think smiling makes life even better.
Yeah, and one of the things I like about that saying, that my body may be broken but my smile always works, is that it doesn't mean you're always going to have a smile on your face.
No.
It just means that you might not be able to change the broken situation, but you can change the smile. You know, like you can find ways to smile amidst the pain and the brokenness of this world. And so while Mary was in the hospital last couple of weeks, we took that saying that Mary kind of lives by, and we put it on a sweatshirt. And
Peter designed this, and he surprised me with it, and I'm really loving it. So it's kind of like gold lettering here and then white here, and it's, so specifically this one is the sweatshirt. It's the same kind of sweatshirt as our like Laugh Every Day one, that oatmeal color. This one's black, and I have to tell you, it is even softer than the oatmeal color.
I think this, because it's a solid color, it's like a different like blend, and so it does have kind of a softer feel, but it's the same cut as that other sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's that French terry, so it's, if you guys have that sweatshirt, this is the same feeling. And then he also put our I Choose Joy on a sweatshirt as well. I know some of you guys have been asking for those. Now that it's fall, I think it's officially fall.
Yeah, we also have the gratitude. So the gratitude collection is all now on sweatshirts as well in our online store. But we also put, this design is available just in black, and it's on a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. So,
and these are added to the gratitude collection, right?
Yeah. Because
it's like lumped in with like statements we live by.
Yeah.
Like with gratitude and I choose joy and that sort of thing. But
we just hope that some of these kind of mottos that have come out of these videos that we've created, I feel like all of the shirts and things that we've created have come out of a video, or us just sitting, videos like this one where we're just sitting talking to a camera, processing life and realizing, you know what, you can be an overcomer, and you can laugh every day and find and choose joy, and your body may be broken, but your smile always works. And we hope that they can be an encouragement and inspiration to you guys amidst whatever your journey looks like.
Right.
And so
I will say one of the parts that I feel when I'm not feeling well, I lose some of my like responsiveness. So like typically when Peter and I are getting ready for a meal or something and we're both excited about what we're gonna eat, I'm expressing that and I'm saying like, oh, this is gonna be so good, or like whatever, just dialoguing. And I've noticed as my lungs are struggling more, I'm just more quiet. I'm all perky tonight because I've been quiet all day, and we need to vlog, and I miss being able to just like banter back and forth and like laugh, and like obviously I'm still laughing, but then I cough afterward. If you guys missed our live stream, we showed some exclusive footage of Peter gagging from our security camera because he was emptying the fridge, and we watched it and I laughed hysterically.
It was last night when we were going to bed. I was telling Mary about, because when we got home from the hospital, she came up to the bed and fell asleep, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some work done before I crash. And so I was clearing out the fridge, and if you want to watch that, it's in the live stream yesterday. But what I was gonna say was, I was telling Mary about it. She's like, well, we have a security camera in there. Let's look at it. And we laughed so hard, and then she coughed so hard. I felt so bad.
But that's the thing. I don't feel bad about it. It's just like, it is exhausting, but that's part of life. Like, when things are worth your time or energy, they're often exhausting. So for me, laughter is worth the time and the energy and the coughing. It is worth it. However, I do find that during days where my lungs are more like on edge, I'm much more like monotone because I'm avoiding the coughing.
Oh.
So even if that's one time today when we were watching that security footage and I laughed, I'm thankful for that because that was memorable. And Peter's always supportive to help hold me up when I'm hunched over coughing. And anyway, he made this amazing shirt for me, and I'm really thankful for it, and I hope you guys love it too. And
so if you want to support some of these new Frey Life merch, there's a link down in the description. And as always, we will see you tomorrow.
And hopefully we'll pick up the camera earlier in the day.
I think we will.
We'll see how the day goes.
Good
Good
night.
night.
And we have a cute little poodle who I think is happy to be home too.
Oh my goodness, he's so happy.